Hello guys, welcome to the fourth tutorial of Going Back to Python Basics. I'm Lenin and today we are going to talk about arithmetic operators, some built-in functions related to those operators and touch upon Booleans. Now I'm sure you all are familiar with these operators. Most of them operate the same way you would expect. Let me explain the operators that may not be too obvious. The modulus operator returns the remainder of the division between two numbers. On the other hand, floor division, which is denoted by two forward slashes, returns the quotient. For exponent, we use double asterisk. Along with practicing these in our code, we are also going to look at some built-in Python functions that are related to arithmetic operations. So let's start coding and I will explain you everything during the process. Now, I have already created a Python file called arithmetic.py and have added some comments. As I have mentioned in my previous videos, it is essential that you have comments in your code for better readability. I have declared two variables and assigned some random numbers to them. Now, we are going to test all the operations that we have discussed. Now, let's declare a variable called result and assign it number 1 number underscore 1 plus number underscore 2. Now we are going to print result and see what it should do. I know you must be knowing it will return 13, but still let's just practice it. Now I'm going to copy all of these two lines of code for all the operations because I want to reuse these two lines for everything, and it will be easier for me to show you all the operations that are there. Now for subtraction we can change plus to minus. For multiplication we can change plus to asterisk, one single one. For division we can change it to 1 forward slash. For modulus we can change it to percentage. For floor division we can change it to 2 forward slashes, and for exponent we can change it to double asterisk like we have discussed. Now let's print them. You can see the print statements have returned the following results. The addition is 13, the subtraction is 5, the multiplication is 36, division is 2.25, the remainder is 1, the quotient is 2, and 9 to the power 4 is 6561. So they are behaving as you would expect. Now you can also print the results with a statement or with a string. Let's do that. So here I can say the sum of both numbers is percentage %d. I hope you remember the lessons you have learnt in string formatting in my previous video. If not, please go back to the previous video where you can learn everything about string formatting. So here I can say the sum of both numbers is percentage %d, then after the quotation with a percent and within brackets the result, and let's print. So here you can see the sum of both numbers is 13. So this is also how you can print variables with in a print statement. Also, instead of writing result, you can also write number underscore 1 plus number underscore 2, and this will give you the same result as before. Let's try it again. See, the sum of both numbers is 13. And this behavior is applicable for all the operations. So go ahead and practice and explore how these kind of variables, these kind of operations work in a print statement, and you will have a better understanding of how to do it. Now let's look at some built-in Python functions that are available which are related to this arithmetic operations. Let's say I declare a variable called negative underscore number, and I give it a value of, let's say, minus 13. Now if I want the positive value of this negative number, I can write the positive value is percentage %d, and after the quotation give a percentage, and here I can say minus 1 into negative number. Now this will work as you would expect, and it will say the positive value is 13. However, instead of writing minus 1 into negative number, we can use the absolute built-in function in Python to return the positive number. So here within brackets you can write ABS, and then if you are using an IDE it automatically comes up, and then you can choose, and inside the ABS function you can write the variable name. So here the variable name is negative underscore number, and now if I print it, it is going to return the absolute value of the number that you are trying to pass in the print statement. Let's look at div mode. Now we know that the modulus operator returns the remainder and the floor division with two forward slashes returns the quotient. What if you want both of them in just one go? For that use the div mode. Let's declare a variable called quotient remainder combine. By the way, you don't have to declare such a big variable name. I like to keep my variable names descriptive, so I have given it. There is no hard rule against doing it. You can just say x equal to div mode dash dash, it wouldn't matter, but let's keep it descriptive, and we can say div mode and then pass in number underscore 1 and then number underscore 2. Now let's print out this variable. What does this variable give? You can see when I print the variable quotient underscore remainder combine, it gives us a quotient of 2 and a remainder of 1, which is what you would expect if you divide 9 by 4. So this is how the div mode built-in function in Python works. Now let's talk about the power function. If you do 9 double asterisk 4, you get the result for 9 to the power 4. You can accomplish the same by using a power function. Let's declare a variable called exponent underscore number, and we give it pow 9 comma 4, and let's print this. You can see both the two print statements 9 double asterisk 4 and pow 9 comma 4 return the same value. So this is how Python built-in functions work. Div mode, pow, we also looked at absolute. Now let's take a look at int and float. Let's say I've declared a random underscore number variable and assign it 20.3. If I just want the integer part of it, I can say print int random underscore number, and it will return me just the integer part of the float. So it will drop off all the digits after the decimal, and it will just return me everything that is left of it. In the similar way, if I have something like random underscore number underscore 2 like 20, no decimal, and if I want to print the float of it, I can say random underscore number underscore 2, and if I print it now, it will return me with a decimal. So this is how basically int and float work. You can use them in your code anytime you want, and they are very useful. Now let's talk about booleans. Now I mentioned in the video earlier that this is just going to be an introductory video about booleans. When we get into loops and comparison operators, you will have a better idea of how boolean operators work. But for now, all you should know is there are two kinds of booleans. One is true and other is false. Now how do you write them? Let me tell you. Let's declare a variable called boolean underscore true, and this is how you write them. Capital 2 and then lowercase rue, true. Why I am saying this? Because this is case sensitive. If instead of capital T you write lowercase t, Python will read it as an error, and if you print this boolean underscore true, you can print it, and then wow, why didn't give it any error? Oh yes, it says name true is not defined. So therefore you have to remember that true it is case sensitive and you have to use a capital T. Similarly for false, it is capital F and then all in lowercase. So these are the two kinds of booleans that are available in Python. So to sum it up, today we talked about different arithmetic operators, some built-in functions related to those operators, and the booleans. In the next video we are going to talk about comparison operators, and we are going to dig deeper into booleans. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so you'll be notified every time I publish a new video. I hope you keep learning through these Python tutorials, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.